a few hours after the introduction of the game.
All right, so here's cool. So you start off, and I'm not a real big fan of Outbreak Day visually because it's like normal, normal times, but whether areas are like dirty or broken just a little bit. I like that green overgrowth. That's my favorite. However, it depends on how they do it visually, so we'll see.
Infected, but somehow immune to the zombie virus. Our immediate goal is to reach the...
See, in the blood here and how shadows lay on it, how there's gloss from the reflection of the sun and all that because of how it's wet. A lot of these finer details, and this is part of what I was talking about where when you get the actual game, a lot of these look lame because they don't have that finer rendered graphics. So if the game removes all that, that's going to suck. But yeah, some of this looks really good.
Alperin Hotel, an evac center.
Now, when I first saw this, I'm not really thrilled about the look of this. This looks kind of generic. Nice, but kind of generic.
Beverly Hills.
Evac center this way. Alperin Hotel. Get my suite ready.
Not really a big fan of some of the more... It's almost like cheesy on purpose, and that's been a running theme.
Selected Danny.
Yeah, like some of these cards and all, whatever. But
A foul mouth.
Let's hope that's just in the menu screen. Some of the electricity is kind of cartoony, but I'm cool with it.
Brawler from Ireland with a...
This right here I hate, and I want to be able to turn it off. This Shambler with number 4 Shambler with the friggin' life bar here. Life bars should never have made it out of the 90s unless it's like very specific for something. Get rid of that shit. If you can't do a more clever way to do a life bar, then I don't know. And again, there's got to be some clever way to do a life bar that's a part of the actual infected. You know what I'm saying? Like something. I don't know. Anyhow, these symbols, really generic looking. We should have something cleaner by now when it comes to this, but hopefully these things we can get rid of.
Twisted sense of humor. She's a tenacious, yet balanced character. Well suited to an agile style of combat.
Yeah, it kind of look like Dying Light with the drop kick.
Staying mobile and waiting for your moment to strike will be key to surviving with this playstyle.
These grabs are good, the way they fall, smashing the heads.
Solves everything.
Each of our slayers have
A lot of these numbers popping up and all this, though, I want to be able to get rid of them. I hate that.
different personalities, stats, and starting abilities. But thanks to our flexible skill system, you can personalize their fighting style in any way you see fit.
Like, that's the way he reacted. It's cool. It's weird that a golf club took off part of his shirt and body, but whatever.
Let's pause a second. Thanks to our revolution.
And here's what I mean about impact. A lot of them ragdoll in ways where it's not convincing being hit with it. Now, some of these don't have the most convincing hits, but some of these are pretty good. Like this punched right through his head. And this is where you get to have some fun with the zombie genre.
Technology called flesh.
Like, I think he went the wrong way, but look at his jaw being ripped off.
Crushing bones.
This I like, being able to take it. That looked clean, taking her legs out. And then right in her neck, see how it has that impact? Both the player swinging it and the enemy getting hit with it. I hope they don't lose any of that.
Will always look bloody and feel spectacular.
Yeah, like all this looks awesome.
Realistic locational damage is not only for show.
And then we got guns. I don't like the sound of the guns. Really sad and pathetic. It should slap. Like, it doesn't have to have bass, boom, unrealistic, but it should really slap when you're using the guns.
Players
like a crack,
to strategically target the individual weaknesses of different deadly foes. Despite the outbreak, our world is alive and kicking with oddball survivors and crazy side quests to complete.
Are you still out there?
Here's something we get a lot the oddball survivors, oftentimes it's like they want to put it weird, just to put in weird shit, just to keep you. This made me laugh though, just to keep you awake.
Hello? Don't run away.
It's just someone wanting pizza or something. I don't know.
All these streets look the same.
The road to Beverly Hills is just beyond that mansion.
Not one to pass up a shortcut.
Seems like we have enough firepower, but we should be careful nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a clean looking run though for the zombie.
Nonetheless.
That's nice. Again, I don't know if they're gonna lose much. That dive? I like it.
Sometimes, it's best to choose when and when not to engage. So let's try to find some shelter. If you feel the urge to
I don't know why that zombie didn't catch them, and that's why I think part of this is a rendered. You know how what they do is they pre-render the gameplay where this isn't actually a person playing the game, but it's a person. Yeah, let's just say it like that. It's not actually a person sitting down playing the finished game, but it's more like they're acting out what it would be like to play the game. In the game, that zombie probably would have hit them, but they didn't render it to hit them. You get what I'm saying?
Though, our world is filled with tons of exciting weapons, each with their own unique
What was that?
brutal fighting style.
That looked like a terrible looking
Filled with
zombie.
Tons of exciting weapons,
Yeah, look at that.
each with their
Let's hope it's just the compression of the video, because that graphic is
and
terrible.
brutal fighting style.
I like
For
breaking
some
the glass.
satisfying dismemberment, bladed weapons are always king.
Those head
Thanks
chopped
to our
off.
flesh system. Cutting through zombies with your katana feels as smooth as slicing butter.
And the explosions are good as well.
For some tactical
I don't know if I like the slow-mo in those hits. I don't know if that's one thing where I'm kind of iffy on. It'd be nice if that was like every randomized 10th, up close kill. Or maybe if it was the final zombie in the group of zombies. But every time you kill a zombie where it goes to slow-mo, boy, does that get on my... Because what it does is you're playing at a certain speed, and every kill, it slows you down. Slows you down. It fucking gets annoying quick. So that's something where I'm a bit...
crowd control. Look no further.
This zombie looks cool, though. Different.
than
The way their movement, that is.
strong, heavy tools.
And see how they stumble? I mean, that looks great. I don't believe the game will be like that. If it is, I will be impressed. But I don't think it's going to be like that.
Like a sledgehammer.
So we're seeing already some of the input prompts. So it is a different input to take their knees out. I thought it was just wherever you aim. Like if you aim at the knees, boom. If you aim at the head, boom. But no. Input at the knees to kneecap them, it's going to be a totally different button. I guess that would make sense. So the game isn't, having a problem reading it.
Perfect for crushing bones and clearing a path.
Let me see what chat's saying. How'd I feel about the original Dead Island? I was not impressed. I think I played like 4 hours and quit it.
Weapons. Guns offer a powerful addition to your arsenal. Capable of slaying long-range targets and triggering deadly traps and explosions. Just be careful not to waste too many bullets while you're having fun.
I think it's good they have the
Back on track
guns.
to get to this hotel of theirs. Smells like me ma's boiled stew.
And you got fluid coming out.
Evac checkpoint.
Smells like
Wait, hold on. Look, see how the fluid's coming out? Great.
Smells like me ma's boiled stew.
We found the evac checkpoint. The road to Beverly
So you mean
Hills
about combining
is just
elements
up
of
ahead.
historic?
Things are about to get a lot rougher, so we should upgrade our weapons and equip ourselves for the challenges ahead. With workbenches scattered
Yeah,
all
life
over
bars
Los
are
Angeles,
trash.
players can retrofit their tools with DIY mods and perks, creating the most obnoxiously crazy weapons. From flaming katanas,
I don't remember if
to electrified
flesh
daggers,
came off
and
in Dead
exploding
Island 1.
hammers. The possibilities are endless, and the outcome always bloody. Like most of the districts in LA, there are multiple pathways we can take to reach
No,
our
I'm not
destination.
drop kicking a zombie.
With challenges to unlock, characters to meet, and stashes to uncover.
Well, I hope the
Venturing off
game
the beaten path has its benefits.
plays
Sounds
close
like
to what
someone's
they
having a
show.
party.
Because it
Let's
will
check it
do
out.
good if it does.
Hello.
Here's where this is what made me laugh. This is actually funny, but again, they have like the cheesy. Everyone's this cheesy or eccentric character or wildly. Sometimes it's just cringe. So this is, a touch cheesy, interesting. It keeps you awake, I should say. That's what they're kind of going for. But then part of it is just funny as fuck. Wait.
Sorry, zombie. Party's over.
Not a zombie, just...
Is it a pizza?
Hey, do you have pizza?
Of course I do. Now let us...
So they just yap.
Time to go.
I'll show you the funny part.
Fighting music. I can jam to this.
With dozens of deadly zombie types, each undead archetype you encounter presents a unique challenge with different strengths and weaknesses to overcome.
Okay. This has been fun, boys, but I should close that gate now. Circuit breaker. This'll work.
Oh, this looks cool. See, those impacts are awesome. If this was actually how the game played, like, that is cool. Wait. Dodge there. Boom, boom, boom. That's cool. Wonder what that thing light up is. Something lights up.
To better face this zombie horde, we expanded the equipment at the player's disposal. Curveballs are a brand new, exciting addition, offering both lethal and tactical advantages. Take meat bait, for example. A nasty sack of blood and guts that can
The meat bait is
draw
cool.
zombies away from you.
It's been in a number of games, though. It's not like brand new to gaming.
Perfect for some gruesome distraction.
Perfect fit.
Ricky! Not now, babe, please!
So you go in here
Hey,
and you have this silly conversation with them.
were you fighting zombies in the yard?
Feed
Watch her in the
pizza to
background.
zombies.
This is funny.
Pizza?
No pizza.
Sorry, man. Big evacuation party, you know. Oh, shit. We gotta
That
get
gave
to
me
the-
a laugh.
Roxy! Roxy, hey!
We should get back on track to the evac center. From the iconic Hollywood Hills and Venice Beach to the A-lister mansions in
That would be cool. The boardwalk with, well, is that a boardwalk with a Ferris wheel and shit? That would be cool. The is this a red carpet? See, that would be cool to have some more touristy areas. You know, where the Walk of Fame and all that.
in Santa Monica and Bel Air neighborhoods. Our story takes players on an epic roller coaster ride through LA's most iconic, vibrant landmarks. The Halperin Hotel is just down the valley, occupied by the now undead military and ravaged by massive earthquakes and wildfires.
One thing that makes me a little iffy, if you look at see how it had 3 locations, this looks like the type of game where it's like, all right, you could go to these 3 iconic locations, but then when you get there, it's really limited to like this linear way, but then kind of opens up and it only has like, like one little spot for maybe a more, I don't know, like a more cartoony look of the Walk of Fame and what the fuck did he say? But you get what I'm saying, where you could pick these different locations, but they're only these small little areas.
Fires. The hotel is now a powder keg. Lucky for us, though, we've introduced a powerful set of skill cards that enhance Slayer abilities to help level the playing field. What's more, players can swap and combine them, tailoring their playstyle to suit any scenario.
This sounds iffy.
The Halperin Hotel.
They say like hundreds of different
upgrade,
different combinations. That's interesting. And if you look, it looks like when you target them, if there's like a kill shot, it looks like the targeting turns red. I'm not really sure if that just means they're on one hit, because if that's the case, then why have a health bar?
Quiet, isn't it?
We've decided to adjust Danny's build to better resist close quarter attacks and deal slow but powerful damage.
See, I think that is slow-mo every time, and I'm not a fan of that. The reason being is sometimes you just get in the mood to kneecap, crunch him in the skull, pull out a gun, bang, 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 do some John Wick shit. I like really fast and really aggressive gameplay. And when they do that, slowing it down and certain movements, I don't know, it has like this start and stop clunk to it. That's what I'm afraid the gameplay is going to feel like. Because I want to be able to switch between this and the pistol quickly. You see how it's like crunch, setup, crunch, setup? Yeah, see that how it turns red? It's like a heavy hit.
In Dead Island 2, your environment is also another resource to exploit in your quest for survival.
It's moving kind of quick, so there's probably a chance it can be aggressive.
To gas canisters and acid spills.
That's cool.
Elemental effects like electricity, fire, and caustic acid is just another way to wreak havoc on the dead. While locked at this stage in the game, by tapping into your corrupted DNA, you'll be able to unleash deadly mutations and explosive abilities that mimic the powers of the undead. We call this Fury Mode.
Yeah, it's rage. It's fucking Kratos rage. Yo, knock it off.
Gone. We need to find another way to contact the authorities.
We'll see how that plays. That's the one thing I hit. I must have stopped it after a bit because I didn't see that when I watched this. I didn't like that at all. But we'll see. It might play good. Fallout 76 tarnished the card mechanic in games. I downloaded that because it was free, but I didn't play it.
for resources, we'll have to face new and unexpected.
I'll tell you what, I think it was it the original trailer for this was probably one of the greatest zombie video game trailers. I'm gonna look it up. I can't play the music, but I can show you what I mean. I think.
Encounters.
Oh, that was stupid. Took his head clean off, just disappeared.
I'm sure I can find something to put it out.
In Dead Island 2, you'll face more than simple walkers. These deadly and challenging mutations pose unique threats. Beyond the dozens of grotesque variants in LA,
Nice.
Apex are hyper-mutated zombies that pose
That guy looks
terrifying
awesome.
challenges with unique powers and behaviors.
They always say this shit. Like, oh, look, we got different types of infected, so unique and different. And it's the same in all zombie games. You got the spitter, you got the pus, you got the one that's on fire. You got the yeller, the screamer. I mean, come on. They've ever since Left 4 Dead, they've been doing this shit where you got the screamer. Days Gone has a screamer. Who else has a screamer? A lot of them have screamers. Who else I'm thinking of? Yeah, see? The screamer. I do like what Days Gone did though, because the screamer was more about it was more about disorientating the player and calling for backup to overwhelm you. I thought that was done really well. But I hate when they act like this is all new and fresh. Everyone does this.
And our standard zombies come in all sorts of unexpected variants. With the fire extinguished, our hotel excursion ends with Danny discovering a functioning military radio.
I wish they would have shown us a little bit about this boss fight, because I did see this. This looks interesting.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Unaware that another sinister and quite unique encounter is waiting in the dark.
Doctor, I'll need to be putting you on hold for just a moment.
Hey, wait! I need you! You have to get here! Hello?
Yeah, look at that. The bride.
Our behind
What kind of bride is
the
that?
scenes preview has come to an end. But with so much more to show.
Is that like is that a man dressed as a bride? Or is that like a bodybuilder bride? Because it looks like a man. I mean, no, it could be a woman, but
Our behind the scenes preview has come to an end. But with so much more.
that's so weird that they would have a bride in it,
We
though.
hope you enjoy.
Only because we just released, how weird, well, I guess maybe it's not weird, but we just released issue 6 of Doomsday Kingdom, my comic, and one of the cool looking zombies, well, I thought it was cool looking, is the zombie bride. She's jumping out of the woods, though. But I thought that was just so weird. We'll see what they do with this bride, though.
Like this small snippet.
All right, let me look and show you what I mean by Dead Island trailer. 6 months ago, 2 years ago. I think this might be it. Dead Island Zombies Outbreak. Official announcement trailer. Oh no, I know what this is. This was a cool trailer though. This was 2 years ago. Take rid of the sound. Yeah, they went backwards with it. This was actually a really cool trailer. Backwards, yeah, look at that. That's cool as shit. I give them mad props on that. This is a creative trailer. You can watch the whole thing if you want on your own, but he rescues his kid that got bit. Here's them arriving for vacation, but that trailer was good. The one where the guy is jogging.
Peggy.
I keep hitting this. Oh, okay, this is the same fucking trailer. Yeah, this one, Dead Island 2. It was Dead Island 2. Damn. All right, so the game we just watched had one of the best video game trailers, zombie game trailers, that I thought, I don't know, man, it clicked. It was like, bro, this is fun. I can't wait for this. This was the original trailer. The guy's lacing up his shoes. Devin, a nice catchy song. He got a zombie bite. This, I can't play the song, but I mean, it's jumping. And he's jogging. Anyhow, the girl gets attacked. Love it. And he just keeps going. This shit happens behind him. Look, the guy's shooting zombies. He gets attacked. Look at that. Cars are crashing. Zombies are chasing him down. Helicopter with zombies on it. I mean, this trailer was fucking awesome, bro. He's just feeling it now. He's turning into a zombie. It's like, what the fuck? Then they do this crank type. Living the dream, is that what it says? So now he's turning into a zombie. Oh, his hairpiece fell off. I mean, this is one radical change, but all his meat is falling out. That's nasty. Probably like, oh, see him now. I forgot he changed so much. Now he's running as a zombie. There's the rollerblader zombie. You could tell the graphics are dated. And then here is, or would be like the group of players that you are. And he takes out the runner. Here's his head. Oh, he's looking for shoes. Yeah, that's great. Oh, he's on the sign. But that trailer was friggin' awesome. That was 8 years ago. And this was the original teaser trailer for Dead Island 2. And it's kind of cool going back and seeing this trailer. Because this is when I was originally really excited for Dead Island 2. I thought this trailer was a home run. However, I think I just lost my... I just think I lost my... I don't think they'll... What's the fucking word for it? No, faith is too strong, but I think I lost my faith in them bringing what they claim. Because a lot of games anymore really feel like a bait and switch, where they know purposefully that there's a slim chance they're going to be able to give you everything they're showing you. And I don't mean like size of the game expansion, but I think they know that there's like a 5% chance that the graphics will hold up, the reflections will hold up, everything will look as clean, the gameplay will be as crisp, and they know it's probably not going to happen, but they're trying, and it ends up not all going through all the way. Every game has stuff in it like that. Even The Last of Us 2, that got so many 10 out of 10s, had shit in it that just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So every game has it as far as like, how the gameplay functioned. I forgot this has been in development for over a decade. Jesus. Yeah. And that's one thing I'm worried about with the shape of the maps and having like different locations. I'm predicting, I could be wrong, but I'm predicting it's going to be a tiny game. It might not be, but I think that's the part of the gimmick. It'll be a real tiny game, and it'll have mapped areas, that are dotted around California that are the landmark spots, but they'll be small little map areas. And again, it'll be like arcadey kind of that type of gameplay that I'm not a big fan of, but